Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Recovery Thought of the Day. I'm Aileen Boundy of alignwithyourpurpose.com, and today I want to talk to you about gratitude. Now, in a previous Thought of the Day, we talked about the difference between gratitude and appreciation and how that's a really important distinction to make. But I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, well, yes, okay, so appreciation is a kind of a cleaner way of feeling grateful, of expressing gratitude for things. Gratitude, if you remember, is the idea that you're very grateful for something that used to be not so good. So you're acknowledging the change in a sense. But as far as the both of them go, you can always say that gratitude for anything is better than not having gratitude, isn't it? And it's a very well known focus that people who are involved in personal growth and that sort of thing mention. Because if you start to feel grateful and become more aware of what you could be grateful for, then you do start to feel better. And I always find it much easier in this time of year. It happens to be springtime where I live, and I always find it relatively easy to find things to be grateful for just by looking around me. Out driving, whether I'm on my way to work or whatever, I can see a change happening in nature. I can see little flowers growing. For me, in this part of the world, it begins with the snowdrops, and that's such a delight to see the little white flowers poking through. Sometimes they poke through the snow. That's the actual the name in French is perce-neige, which means to pierce the snow. So there were flowers that were the first ones to come right through the snow, and that is a lovely idea. We haven't had snow this year. I guess that's down to global warming, which is a completely different topic. But just to find something that you love to look at and you can feel grateful for, just focus on it a little bit and think where it came from. How is that there? Did someone plant that? Did someone go to the trouble of, digging up the grass and putting the snowdrops underneath, or have they just seeded themselves somehow? And after the snowdrops, we're now in daffodil time, and that shift from white snowdrops to yellow daffodils, it's the color and a little bit more warmth coming in, and I can feel gratitude for those, or appreciation. I try to go for appreciation, but as I said before, it's a continuum, and if you want to make a step, then it's perhaps easier just to go straight to gratitude and think, what are you grateful for? So as I say, it could be something in nature that's changing at this time of year, which is lovely. Or another tip that I picked up from, and I can't remember where from someone I was listening to, is to look at everyday objects around you and just really look at them in detail and try and think your way through the process that's been gone through for that object, whatever it happens to be, to get to be in your possession, to be part of something that you appreciate. It could be something, quite mundane, like a dishwasher, which I'm often very appreciative of, or it could be, I don't know, a chair somebody's made. And really think back to, okay, so if you're thinking of a chair, the chair is made of wood. So you can go back and think, where did that originate? It originated in a tree. So to feel grateful for the tree, for whoever planted the tree, for whoever looked after it. And you can keep going for quite a while with this once you get practice at it. Your chair may have a cushion on it, which is made from material, from some fabric. Where did that come from? Who made the design of the pattern on the cushion? Someone, came up with that design. Someone created it and put it together somehow. So you can feel gratitude for that person's talent and creativity, and that you can appreciate it. And if it's an abstract pattern, you may be able to read something into the pattern and say that, oh, that reminds me of, or that makes me think of. And it can take you on a little journey. So you can take any small thing you have around the house and just go to the point of thinking, okay, who was involved in creating this from its original raw materials, and also acknowledge the raw materials like the tree, the cotton plant, let's say. And by the time you've finished that, you come away with such a feeling of awe and appreciation for all of the different things that have got into that, all the different skills that have come to bear, whether it's a master craftsman carving a hand-carved chair, or it's someone pressing a button in a factory to make many parts that are the same. It all comes down to someone having the idea of making the chair, doesn't it, when it comes down to it? And so it's a good thing to do that, and to take the more usual gratitude list, which is a really great habit to get into in recovery. Say what you're grateful for. Think of 5 things, or even 3 things if you can't think of 5. Think of 3 things you're grateful for, and state them out loud, and say what your appreciation is for them. It could be, I'm grateful for my sobriety. I'm grateful for my family and friends who've stood by me. I'm grateful to wake up in my own comfortable bed, in my own home. There's 3 simple ones for you. And I'm sure you'll have many more, and you can make your own list up. But this is all of the that's all I have to say for today about gratitude. Just bear in mind that difference between gratitude and appreciation, and if you can nudge yourself more towards appreciation as you go on, then that's a step in the right direction as well. So see you next time, and thanks for watching. Oh, and if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the like button and subscribe if you'd like to. It all helps getting the message out. Thank you. Bye-bye.